It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Meek Mill has spoken up about the riots in Baltimore and talked about his own situation. He went on Instagram and he said, lips swollen, stitches in both swollen eyes, one of my braids ripped out. I weighed about 130 at the time and I was found guilty of assaulting cops. It's clear to see I was punched and stomped by a few cops. If you ever vote, you can see the pictures that he posted on Instagram of what his face looked like when that happened. He said, if I wasn't blessed the way I am, I still would have hatred in my heart toward cops, but I forgave because I know all cops ain't the same. 2 black cops got on the stand and lied and cried about how I chased them down with a gun and tried to kill them. I caught that case at 18 and was stripped of my freedom and taken away from my family 4 times for the same case, and he's still on probation. So he wants people to know the kind of things that potentially happen. It's not that all the kids out there are bad. There's good cops and there's bad cops as well.
Absolutely.
All right. So he also is responding to Donald Trump talking about our African-American president.
I will say, though, it feels like, even though I know better that all of them aren't bad, it feels like that when none of them speak up in certain situations and say, yes, those guys were wrong.
Right.
Those other cops were wrong.
They have the blue wall of silence. All right. Jay-Z is going to be doing a Tidal concert. That's going to be Jay-Z B-sides or perhaps songs he's never performed before in his career. Now, you have to go ahead and go on Tidal and be a Tidal user. You have to create a playlist, share that on Twitter, and then you'll be entered into the playlist contest, and you get a chance to win 2 free tickets to that concert. So you have to tweet, including the hashtag Tidal times Jay-Z, so Tidal X Jay-Z.
Now, it's a few concerts I absolutely want to see in my life. Jay-Z doing a B-sides concert is one of them. Raekwon and Ghostface and whoever else was on the Purple Tape Only Built for Cuban Links album is another. I will be at that B-side concert.
All right, well, it's May 13th in New York City. All right, Kris Jenner. Now, while the Bruce Jenner interview was playing with Diane Sawyer, Kris Jenner was going in on Perez Hilton. Perez Hilton said Kris Jenner has no comment for ABC News and the Bruce Jenner interview. His other 2 ex-wives give supportive statements. Now, Kris Jenner responded to Perez Hilton and said, F you, Perez. No one asked me to comment, and I'm sitting with Bruce now watching the show, so let's keep it real, LOL. Now, according to sources over at ABC, Kris Jenner lied. Okay, apparently Diane Sawyer was angry that Kris Jenner attempted to discredit her. She's a very seasoned journalist, and for her to infer that she's lying is insulting. They're saying that they did reach out to Kris Jenner and she would not provide a statement. She refused to do so. So she wants people to know that, yes, we reached out to Kris Jenner and no, she would not respond. Not that they failed to reach out to her at all. And in other news, Kim Kardashian, some people are saying now, because of her selfie book, that she also was dating Kanye while she was with Kris Humphries. Now, in one particular picture in her book of selfies, she has a sexy self-portrait, and the caption says, I just got this Fendi coat and was in New York. I was in a taxi and took this selfie to actually send to Kanye to see if he liked my new coat. He did. Well, that picture is included in her book, but it was in October 2010, which is when she first started dating Kris Humphries, is when she actually took that selfie in real life. So they're saying the whole time that she was with Kris Humphries, she was also with Kanye on the side.
I mean, I can't blame her for cheating on Kris Humphries.
All right. And you know what? That just goes to show that a side guy can eventually become the main as well. So it gives those side guys hope out there. And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.